Hello everyone, Briximus Prime back for another live stream unboxing. We're going to do a really fast one here. I'm kind of like Mario speed running this. So I've got this package from Amazon, and we're just going to show off what's in it, and I'll talk a little bit about the channel while doing so. So just wanted to update with the channel. I haven't been uploading a whole lot lately, and I feel bad that I've not been doing anything. It's because I've just been busy, lazy, and just everything in general. And I've also been feeling unmotivated, and I've just been feeling like creatively drained. It's hard to explain, but like I just don't feel that content creator inspiration, whatever. And so I've just not been motivated to make content lately. So I'm trying to kind of get back into the flow of things, and then I'm going to pump out a bunch of reviews. So hopefully by the end of the week or by next week, you'll be seeing a lot more content popping up. But for now, I just wanted to at least do this live stream just to add some type of content, even if it's just a brief one. And this is a box that I've been looking forward to because it has a figure inside that I've been highly anticipating since it got announced, which I'm surprised it even shipped out because technically the pre-order said it wasn't supposed to arrive till October. Whoa. But then I got the notification like a couple days ago, like, hey, your thing's showing up in 2 days. And I was like, okay. And it's heavier than I thought it would be. But this is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Leader Class Nova Prime. So yeah, this is the Amazon exclusive Nova Prime figure. I love this box. This box looks awesome. That artwork looks great. I've read about this guy inside the comics, and so I've always been a big fan of the Transformers comic books, and so this character is really good. This guy is based on the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime mold from Siege. A lot of people have told me the mold is not that great, or it was okay, and some people said it was good. And honestly, I've never tried that mold before because I didn't really like the figure, but I also kind of did want it in a way. But I think this figure is a much better way how to get this mold because I think this is a much better use of it than having a Cybertron universe Optimus that barely looks like himself. Plus, a lot of people complained that that one was too small. I think Commander class would be more fitting for that Cybertron design. The only thing is, I hope they don't do the Cybertron one too soon because we've already got the Armada Optimus, so I hope they do some more from like other universes in the future. But ooh, has a fancy. So it opens like this. It opens with like a big flap, and then on the flap on the inside, there's this like cardboard filler piece. Oh, interesting. There's his instructions and crap in there, so that's pretty sweet. And then in this little cardboard thingy, it's got the actual Nova Prime in it, so let's also bust that open. And he's just wrapped up in paper. And by the feel of it, I think he's in his vehicle mode. By the way how I'm holding it, I think he's in his vehicle mode. This must be his extra accessories. Oh no, I think he's in his robot mode. Sweet. Holy crap, this paper material is kind of weird. Ooh, whoa. Ooh. Come on, get out of there. Get that paper off you. It looks like they must have intended for this guy to have originally been on a cardboard runner or something because he has a bunch of twisty ties that don't do anything on him. Come on. Get your chunky legs out of this paper. Come on. Come on, Nova Prime. Yeah, Nova Prime is a great character. He's basically like the 14th Prime because there was the original 13 Primes, and then Nova Prime was like the first ever Prime to bear the Matrix after the 13 Primes. And in the comics, he ended up becoming evil and spoilers. Like there's all kinds of lore to this character, and I just really like the story behind him. He also made an unexpected cameo appearance in the Transformers Devastation game. in the Transformers Devastation, it was coming out around Combiner Wars, and that was around the time that the comics were coming out with Nova Prime in them, and they incorporated him into the story, because in the game, there's a part where they find a crashed Cybertronian ship under a city, and it's revealed that the ship once belonged to Nova Prime, who used it to venture out into space and basically, you know, go and travel across the stars and try to, you know, go and populate other worlds with Cybertronian colonies, which is also accurate to the comics. That is a mission that he had, only in his way, it was for more malevolent purposes, like a more evil purposes. Technically, he wanted to conquer other planets because he didn't really care about life or whatever. He was just like, oh, Cybertronians know best or whatever, so we're the ones who have to rule the universe or whatever. So that was kind of the main reason why they were conquering galaxies or whatever. But yeah, Nova Prime was kind of a noble leader at first in the comics, and then slowly as the comics went on, they started adding hints that he was turning evil. And then spoilers, he then becomes the comic book equivalent to Nemesis Prime in the comics, because he ends up discovering the dead universe, and the dead universe ends up corrupting him, and he turns, you know, evil and all powerful and so on and so forth. So yeah, all kinds of fun with this character, all kinds of lore, pre-war Cybertron and post-war Cybertron, like all kinds of interesting lore about this character. But his origins do lie in the comics. I think he does have some ties to like the 80s stuff, and so the comic book writers got inspiration from that. Oof. I like how he looks, though he is missing parts, though. I believe they are inside of that other bag. So we got this other paper bag, which is making a mess on my legs. Please stop it. Okay, we'll open up this, and I'll get those extra parts out. Oh, and by the way, I want to take a second to say I appreciate anyone who's watching this not live, because there's a whole lot of people that have joined on at the moment. So I just want to thank anyone who joins on kind of last minute or not live, just because, you know, a lot of these live streams seem to get somewhat views during the live streams, but it's mostly afterwards that they actually gain a following. So I just want to thank anyone who joins in, like, you know, while it's not live. Just want to recognize you guys, because you guys do show up. Where does this go? Wait, does this go? Oh, this is a shoulder pad. I thought this was a shin armor. Or not shin. I thought it was an arm guard. No, it's his shoulder pads. That's right, because since this guy was based on the mold of Ultra Magnus, the shoulder pads are separate pieces. These are the forearm parts. But which one is which is the question. Ah, there's a little tab. Okay, that tells me which one's left and which one's right. Okay, that one goes there. This one goes here. And I will definitely do a review on this guy at some point, because I did, like I said before, I did miss out on that Galaxy upgrade Optimus Prime. So this is my first time actually handling this mold in a way, because technically this guy is heavily retooled. There are some parts that are heavily retooled, but still, this is my first time ever actually handling this Galaxy Upgrade Optimus mold. So it'll be a pretty good fresh take for the review, and his leg just came off. I didn't break it, it's just his thigh swivel was a little too tight, and it just came off. There we go. Simple as pie. Oh, I see what I did. I twisted it a little too far, and it just popped out because it can't go in any more than that. Okay, that's why. His head sculpt looks really good. Why am I telling you that? Let me show you. So yeah, so here's Nova Prime. Hopefully the screen here. Let me turn down the brightness on my computer screen so it doesn't, you know, blur him all out with all the white. So yeah, there's Nova Prime. The once noble leader of Cybertron, 14th Prime to ever bear the matrix of leadership. He's got these big old wings. I like how they look. They're painted up in this gunmetal gray. He has a lot of mass to him because of the wings and these huge cannons. It gives him a lot of extra mass that almost makes him kind of invoke like a commander class kind of presence, even though he's only a leader class figure. Also, I love how they still kept this feature, like on the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus. In Cybertron, he gets a planet key and it allows him to grab these huge cannons, and you can still give Nova Prime these cannons, even though he didn't actually use those in the in anything. But like, I still appreciate that they gave him these giant cannons, even though it's an Optimus thing from Cybertron. I still think it's really awesome. These big old guns. So I guess he also has the same Cyber Planet key power or something. I don't know. I'm just messing around, but yeah, very cool. So yeah, I'll definitely do a review on this guy, hopefully soon at some point. I'm so backed up on so much stuff. I need to really, which that's the other reason why I keep kicking myself in the rear, because it's like, I need to get more reviews out because I'm falling behind and all this new stuff is coming out and there's a bunch of old stuff that I keep missing out on. So like, anyway, and so I need to just up more reviews and just make sure that I do more. But the only thing that I would gripe about with this thing that I wish they included just to make me feel a little bit better about paying this much for this figure is maybe some blast effects would have been nice. Just some extra blast effects to throw in to put on the ends of the guns would have been nice. But besides that, I don't really got much else to complain about. Maybe that they didn't have him in parts form and he was just an entirely solid figure just like this. But I'm just making up the lore implication that the core figure inside that doesn't have the armor on, that's just Nova Prime before he got the Matrix, I guess. That's just what I'm playing it as. But honestly, this is how I'm probably going to display him on the shelf, like, and play around with him like all the time. Like, this is how he's going to be most of the time. But yeah. So yeah, Nova Prime. That's really it for this live stream unboxing. Like I said, I was going to make this one a little quick because I'm going to try to see if I can get to do some actual... I'm going to try to record some actual reviews right now and see if I can actually, get some done. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to put the box away because I actually do want to keep this box. This is actually a really nice box for a Transformers figure. So it's got that like cool... the closing flap that kind of invokes the like Generation Selects kind of thing. There we go. Very nice box. I just hit the table. Just hit the leg of the table. All right, well, anyway, that is it for the live stream unboxing. And I'll catch you guys next time. If it will.